Hey Pensacola, thank you so much for staying tuned. I am so excited about this segment. We are here with Sue Shattuck and Betsy Legalis here with the SoGourmet Kitchenry. As any Italian girl loves Italian food, we're gonna have some pasta today, and we're gonna talk through all kinds of delicious things that they make here. You guys are the chefs and culinary instructors, and they have all kinds of amazing cooking classes and different things you can take part in and learn from them. And so you guys, tell me a little bit about, every week we get to use your studio. Thank you so much. We get to come in and spend our mornings here, and it's so much fun to film the show and take over your kitchen and take over your studio. But why don't we go ahead and get started and talk about some of the things that we're going to do today.
Okay, first of all, we do cooking classes here, as you mentioned, and one of the most popular series of classes that we do is the Pasta La Vista Baby, and it's teaching hands-on pasta. We do it several times a month, lunch classes, evening classes, some hands-on. It's super fun. People are intimidated by making pasta, but we're going to show you today how fast and easy it is in hopes that you'll do this at home. So, shall we get started?
Pasta La Vista, baby. Yeah.
We've got two segments too, the healthy part of it and the gourmet part of it. And that's the fun of what we do in
an alternative to traditional pasta.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun too.
Well, as this girl wants the regular old pasta.
Do you? All right, well, we're gonna crank it out and you're gonna get your hands dirty a little bit.
Okay, that's cool. I can take this out.
The basic pasta recipe is so simple. It's basically 4 cups of flour. You want to use all-purpose unbleached flour.
Okay.
And 5 eggs at room temperature. We're gonna put the flour in a bowl and make a little well, like a pool in the middle.
Okay.
Then we're gonna pour our eggs in.
And they're not beaten eggs?
No, they are not.
Okay.
They're whole eggs.
All right.
And then you need a tablespoon of a good quality bodacious olive oil.
Yes.
And you need about a tablespoon of tap water.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna mix it together.
Okay.
We gotta get our hands dirty on this one, but that's the fun part.
Yeah.
What's the reasoning behind room temperature eggs?
All eggs in almost every situation needs to be at or near room temperature. The only exception to that is if you're doing pastry or pie crust or something like that, in which case the ingredients need to be very, very cold.
Right.
The viscosity breaks down easier in room temperature eggs and not with chilled eggs, which is what you want for something like pasta. So we're going to be turning our bowl and kind of inviting our flour into the pool here.
Okay. Can I invite myself to do
You
this?
certainly may. And just spin the bowl, get your hands in it.
Okay. Ooh, this feels kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've never made homemade pasta. I've always wanted to do it because I love to eat pasta.
It's so simple and easy. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes to do this part, and then we will knead it and bring it all together and kind of manipulate it. Not so bad, huh?
No. Little Susie
All right, now we're going to change the ratio a little bit. We've had more egg than we did flour.
Right.
Now we're going to manipulate it a little bit stronger and change that ratio to where there is more flour than egg.
Okay.
So you want to try that?
Just kind of like coating it on top.
Uh-huh.
Such a natural.
And now I know you said this takes like 4 to 5 minutes to get this ready.
It does.
Do we have some flour that's already ready?
We
so we
do,
can go ahead
absolutely.
and push it through the machine?
We can. And what you would want to do, the end result here would be that you'd put it on the cutting board, and then you're going to knead it. You're going to use the palm of your hand, bring it to you and push it away, bring it to you and push it away.
Got it.
But in the interest of time, we went ahead and made one.
Okay.
And
I'm going to kind of rinse this off really quick.
One of the most important steps to homemade pasta is the resting segment. After you've kneaded it and formed it into a nice ball, you need to wrap it very tight in a plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for at least 20 minutes or so. Let's open this up.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, this yields quite a bit of dough.
Right.
We're going to take our pastry cutter and cut it into quarters. We only need 1 quarter to accomplish the amount that we need today.
Okay.
And you would flour your board a little bit. You're going to flatten this out with a rolling pin, with your hand, whichever, but this is what you want the end result to be.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Thin enough that it'll feed nicely through the pasta maker.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to do.
It's almost as thin as a tortilla shell.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to put it in here.
Okay.
And then you just move this crank. We're putting it on its lowest setting.
Okay.
Whatever your machine is, put it on its lowest setting. And
what is this machine called?
This is the Bialetti brand, I believe. It's just a pasta crank. Okay, and bring it on through.
So this is to flatten it even more. This is what we just did.
We're going to run it through one more time.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to change the setting a bit. It's fine.
Okay.
It'll flatten it out.
All right.
And we're going to make it a little thinner. What you're going to do is change the setting several times up to about number 5 or 6 on your dial. Okay, and then we're going to change it once it's the thinness that we want.
Okay.
We're going to change this to our fettuccine.
Ooh.
There you go. And let's run it through there, and voila, we'll have fettuccine.
Wow.
I'm excited. So you
Dun,
catch it with the other end. Oh gosh.
Go ahead.
That looks really good. That is beautiful.
See how fast and easy that was?
Move over, box noodles.
There you are. Cover it nicely in flour until you're ready to cook it, and you're done.
That's awesome.
It is. It's so fast and easy, isn't it?
Fast and easy linguine. And then I guess we're going to go ahead and transition over here with Betsy to our healthier option to the linguine pasta. I'm pretty fascinated by this because I love spaghetti squash. So I'm very interested to learn a couple of different twists and different ideas that you have for pasta.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have like gluten issues, or we were talking earlier, you have children that refuse to eat vegetables. So an alternative to the pasta made with the flour, we can use a spaghetti squash, or we can use a zucchini and a little spiral maker. So it's really cool. You want to delve into the spaghetti and
roll your sleeves up.
Yeah. So
I don't want to get my hands dirty, you know.
So this, we have just taken a zucchini and we have stripped the skin off of it, and this is as easy as it gets. I mean, you can't do anything faster than this.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Look at her, she's already cooked.
I like this. And you said we can also put sweet potatoes in here.
You can do
as
sweet
well.
potatoes, you can do butternut squash, any kind of vegetable that you want in there, so you can make a really amazing dish.
We're gonna show everybody what this looks like.
Oh, wow.
How quick and fast that was. Just really easy.
And this is awesome for little kids. We're talking about how awesome it is for little kids. They can actually help do this as well. Kind of cut down on the cooking time, get them excited.
They don't know that it's not pasta. They don't know what pasta is made out of. So put your favorite marinara or whatever on there. And then the other thing, we've got spaghetti squash. And this is an amazing vegetable to keep in your house. They keep for a long time. You just pull the seeds out of them and you put it, this one I did in a pan. I put a little olive oil in there with some salt and pepper. And then I put it in a pan for about 10 minutes with a little bit of water in the microwave. And I'm going to let you show how easy it is.
And so you put it upside down.
You do. You put it upside down.
Well, then I've been cooking that wrong.
Then the steam gets up.
Yeah, I've been cooking it up. No wonder it takes so long.
Oh yeah.
And then you just take a fork and it makes little spaghetti.
Already done.
Yeah, love that.
Done.
I mean, it's as quick and simple. And then with this, you can also put whatever sauce that you would like on there.
Yeah.
Marinara. You can put a little butter olive oil with some cumin on there for an Indian flair.
Very cool.
It's very easy to do.
Now,
Great side dish.
Zucchini for me always cooks down really, really quickly and becomes mushy. Are there any tips so it doesn't turn into mush?
Absolutely.
Okay.
With the spiral slicers, you don't want to cook it. You want to make your sauce and then just incorporate it in there.
Oh,
so you don't want to
so it
cook
just heats it
It'll
up from
cook
the heat of the
nutrients out
sauce.
of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I want to get into the olive oil. The important factor about olive oil is that dark container, because if not, then your olive oil will get broken down.
Right.
And that's
Really?
why you have a bodacious olive.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that to choose a really good olive oil, there's 4 components to it. It's a dark bottle. The light ones compromise the integrity of the olive oil. It's got to have a crush date on it, so you know that it's, when it was manufactured. It has to have the estate where it was made. So you'll have Peruvian and Chilean and that kind of thing. And then it also, you want to make sure that it says extra virgin or first crush. 62% of the olive oils on the market are a blend, and they're not true olive oils.
Oh, interesting.
So those are the 4 things you want to look for, and you know it's a good olive oil.
So why don't everybody just save time and just come to the bodacious olive oil?
All right, so we can't have
taste?
pasta without having sauce. We've got our linguine over here and our spaghetti squash over here. Both of these look amazing, and yet this one obviously has a lot more kind of beans and different vegetables in it. So kind of talk me through sauces.
This is a sofrito, which is just a Caribbean or Spanish. It's got bell peppers, onions, a little bit of garlic, and then we put some white beans in here and tomato. We are going to add some manzanillo olives that we've chopped, and then some cilantro, so that adds that fresh taste to it.
I love cilantro.
And then to that, this is where we add our zucchini pasta. We'll add this to it.
Okay, so the heat's already turned off this, and we're just folding in the
We're just
zucchini so
mixing
it
it in
absorbs the
there.
heat from the sauce.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And this looks awesome.
And then those are plantains on top?
They are, and I cut them in quarters and just fried them for just a few minutes on either side till they got brown. And then you have an amazing, nutritious dish. I mean, there is nothing
Absolutely.
guilty about any of this.
No, that looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
And I could eat the entire portion right there and not feel bad.
Right? Absolutely. It's got your proteins.
And so now
got
for
some
your
more stuff
sauce.
here too.
Well, in the interest of time, we went ahead and pre-cooked our pasta. It's important to point out that when you cook pasta, the water needs to be at a rolling boil before
Right.
you add your pasta, and the water should taste like the ocean. It should be very, very salty. Then you want to add a good quality olive oil to create a sheen in your water so that the salt doesn't stick to your pasta. It just permeates that salt flavor
Right.
into your pasta. So we have cooked the pasta at a time, and I prepared a matriciana sauce. There is a little town about 100 miles east of Rome in Italy. It's called Amatrice, and it has cranked out more world-class chefs than any other place in Italy. And so they named this signature sauce Amatriciana after Amatrice, Italy, and it is my favorite red sauce.
That is awesome. Last year for my birthday, I took myself to Rome for my 30th birthday, and that was my favorite kind of sauce.
Oh,
so
good, good.
this was meant to be. I've been missing it. Oh my gosh.
Kind of, is
My
this
favorite-
chicken that's under there?
It is. I just seared and baked some chicken to put under it on the bed of
looks
fettuccine.
good.
So, yeah, it is.
I can't wait to taste this.
Absolutely.
Favorite. Side plate.
Side plate. Love
Oh,
my
that
side plate.
looks amazing.
It smells really good.
It is really good.
Oh my goodness.
Yum.
There you
yum.
are. Enjoy.
Thank you. I feel like my mom away from home, just texting me a little spaghetti over here. It's gonna
we're
be good.
gonna
Looks so good.
Like,
Y'all get the
check
healthy
this.
stuff. I get the good old stuff.
Yeah, this one is the one with sofrito, and then would you like to taste spaghetti squash with the amatriciana?
Absolutely.
There you go. Good combination.
That sounds great.
Okay, let's see.
Voila.
All right.
These noodles
thank
are
you.
never ending, but they look so good.
Set this down right here really carefully. And try this. Oh my goodness.
All right,
I made
dig in.
spaghetti squash last night for dinner.
Quick and easy.
No words, but
So good.
Is that the way you remember it in Italy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's delicious. So tell me about, I know you guys have a lot of exciting events coming up here at SoGourmet. So many different things for holiday as well as your classes. Would you guys like to talk a little bit about that?
We do. We've got Christmas Around the World coming up in December, and it'll be meals that are traditional in England and Germany and France and
cool.
Italy, and it's a trip around the world. It's a lot of fun. And then we've got the gingerbread contest coming up.
That sounds so exciting.
The gingerbread contest is going to be amazing. It's going to pull people from all over the country, we hope. There's a $5,000 prize for
Oh, wow.
first place. It will run from November 17th through December 17th. And then we have a special guest that's going to come in and do the judging. So this is going to be crazy, amazing food art up here.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we've got So Chopped that's opening on October 6th. And what more could we want to go with our amazing dishes? And this is the man that's going to be making it, is a chopped salad from
that
downstairs.
looks
So it'll be-
Thank you,
it'll
Salad
be
Fairy.
great. So you can tailor your own chopped salad, and that's going to be a quick, easy, healthy meal.
Well, I think it's really important to have a salad with all of your meals, especially with your lunch and dinner, if you've got a little bit of pasta to have the salad as well. Well, thank you so much, Sue and Betsy,
Our
for coming and
pleasure.
joining us, and
Our
again
pleasure
for
indeed.
letting us take over your studio every week. After the break, we've got so much more to share with you today.